Right, well, back after a bit of a break. And a tough one to start with, actually. Brighton against Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea squeezed through the other day on penalties against Norwich. Brighton have still probably got to find that one player, although Glenn Murray's doing his best, who's going to get them enough goals to be okay. Still think they'll be all right, to be fair. Work rate and organisation might just about be enough. I'm going to go for Chelsea, just have that little bit too much quality in this. I don't see an open game. I don't see an awful lot in it. Chelsea obviously will be a little bit tired from the other night. They had to use everyone in the end. Drawn their first 5 games since the turn of the year, and 4 of them 0-0, which is hardly inspiring. So I'm going to go for Chelsea to win this to 0. So I don't see it. Maybe a nick of 1-0, just that little bit of quality that they have going forward to be the difference. And I'm going to go for under 2.5 goals as well. So Chelsea to win this to 0 is 6-4. And I'm going to go for under 2.5 goals at 7-10. It's a little bit skinny, then go double them up. If not, 2 single bets, 6-4 and 7-10 under 2.5 goals. Right, we move on to the next one, which is Arsenal against Palace. There's so many different bets you could take on this one. Looking at Palace +1, 17-10, +2, 8-13. Probably side with the +1 at 17-10. Obviously, if they get beat by a single goal, then you're okay. 2 goals, and you lose your money. Over 2.5 and both teams to score will be my bet in this game. So over 2.5 goals and both teams to score, which is 21-10, just over 2-1. So over 2.5 and both teams to score is 21-10, and that'll be my bet in this game. Leicester against Watford. I'm just going to keep it nice and simple. I think Leicester are in half decent form at home, particularly. Watford have struggled of late. Leicester to beat Watford 20-23. Keep it simple, that's a bet for me. Stoke to beat Huddersfield. There'll be a few raised eyebrows, but last time Stoke played at home, they're a little bit unlucky to get beaten. Created a plethora of chances. New manager, although I'm not totally convinced by Paul Lambert and his previous jobs, but new manager, that bounce effect, 21-20. Could even double them up. Leicester to beat Watford, Stoke to beat Huddersfield, or 2 single bets. Leicester certainly a stronger bet of the two, 20-23. But Stoke to beat Huddersfield at 21-20. Man City versus Newcastle. Okay, trying to find a way of getting into this one. I'm going to go for Man City to win this game to 0. I don't think, obviously, Newcastle have been great going forward. It's been a bit of a tough act, and obviously I think Benitez will go there and make life difficult for Man City. I'm going to go for Man City to win without conceding, which is 10-11. I think that's half decent. But also looking at Newcastle +3 is 17-20. That's +3. So if they get beat by 3 goals, you get your money back. Anything less than that, you'll win. +2 is 21-10. So, a little bit of a contradiction in terms there, but Man City to win to 0 will be my bet at 10-11. But if you're a Newcastle fan, how about taking +3 at 17-20 or +2 at 21-10? Last but not least will be Spurs against Saints. Saints against Spurs. And I'm going to go for +2 for Saints and both teams to score. So +2 is 2-5 for Southampton, and both teams to score at 4-5. Spurs, but not absolutely flying. Still 1 or 2 things that I think Pochettino's still got to iron out. But 2-5 plus Saints +2, and both teams to score at 4-5 gives you 21-10, just over 2-1 for the double. So that'll be my bet. Saints +1 at 13-10, but I'm going to play safe. +2. Which is 2-5, and both teams score at 4-5, gives me a double at 21-10. And my treble will be a championship treble: Villa, Fulham and Wolves. Villa, Fulham and Wolves all at home, or should be too strong for their opponents, and that's 9-4 as a treble. So Villa, Fulham and Wolves, 9-4 as a treble. Good luck to everybody. See you next week.